Okay, I read about handholds on B-Source, and I came in and saw the sun shining here on my jig I've been working on, so I'll crank out this little video if the damn smartphone doesn't turn off. This is how I've been doing it for 40 years. I have, I think it's called a Cove blade on my table saw. It's this curved little blade here. Can we see it without a big shadow on it? It's that curved blade, and I just put it on my table saw, and then I just made this square jig here to put the super in, and I've got several of them. This one you see on here now is one for making handholds in the side of jumbo depth supers, and then this one is for making in just plain Langstroth super ends, and that one over there is the one that makes the handholds in the sides of regular Langstroth supers. And you could actually, you wouldn't need two, you wouldn't need one for the ends and the sides, because you could just drop some blocks in here, right here, make a block, or here and here to drop in to shorten it for the 16 1/4 end versus the 19 7/8 inch long side. And so I just turned the thing on, and then here's a sample of the handholds that it makes. Can we see that in the bright sun? Not that well. There it is. Is it showing up now? And sure is hard to make a video holding the camera in your hand, but I just turn the thing on, and then I drop the box in my jig, and I hold it at an angle like this, and I slowly lower it down, and then I just move it around like this, back and forth in this template here, and it grinds out the handhold in the side. And the only special thing I've had to buy is that molding head for the table saw, and you can buy several teeth with that to make like tongue and groove. And I actually have 2 or 3, and I just leave the Cove base set up on this one all the time, and it makes a pretty nice handhold. There's one little trouble with it, is sometimes it tears it out a little bit and makes a rough tear here on the end of the handhold. Then I just take the sander to it and clean it up. But I've noticed that some of the commercial, one of the big commercial companies is also mailing out handholds that have a little bit of a tear in the back, so I don't feel too bad about mine. And we'll just look over in the cabinet here a minute. Here's another molding head. This is what the molding head looks like that fits on the table saw. And this one I make for tongue and groove. Or no, these are rounded edges. I use this little quarter round here for my handholds, rounding the edges of my handholds. And just having a second molding head saves me from having to change these teeth back and forth. It's the same as having 2 table saws. That table saw over there, I generally, I'm like Mr. Hogan, I don't have 16 table saws like he has. I just have 2. But that one over there is my old Rockwell from the 70s, and I generally leave my dado set on that because it's kind of a hassle to take on and off. And then this Delta that I've had for a few years, I put my ripping blades on, and this molding head for when I'm cutting handholds, and just saves me from having to change blades as much. Anyway, that's the way Jolly Ollie makes his handholds. Thanks for watching.